Hello and welcome to the No Name Prayer Podcast. I am your host, Monica. We are going to continue with our devotional, Heavy Hearts and Holy Hope. Today is day 4, and we are going to pray with Ruth. Ruth chapter 1, verse 16. Today's title or topic is Faithful in Loss and Transition. So Ruth chapter 1, verse 16. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Ruth knew the pain of loss and the fear of an uncertain future. As a widow, she could have stayed in her homeland, choosing familiarity and security. Instead, she clung to Naomi and the God of Israel, stepping into the unknown with nothing but faith. Her journey was filled with uncertainty. She didn't know where her next meal would come from or how she would survive in a foreign land. But she trusted. She remained faithful. And in the end, God provided for her in ways she never could have imagined. I know what it's like to face a future that feels uncertain, to wonder if I would have enough to make it through the next month. When I was going through my divorce, I was terrified of the unknown. I was a single mom with 2 kids, struggling to pay rent, not knowing how I was going to keep the lights on. There were days when the electricity was cut off because I simply couldn't afford to pay the bill. The weight of responsibility felt unbearable, and fear often whispered that I wouldn't make it. I hit rock bottom. I felt broken and unworthy, questioning if I was enough, if I had the strength to keep going. But in those moments of darkness, I held on to God for dear life. When I had nothing else, when every door seemed closed, He became my refuge. I clung to Him in desperation, knowing that without Him, I would not make it through. And God always came through for me. Sometimes His provision came through a helping hand, a friend who offered a meal, a kind stranger who stepped in at just the right moment. Other times, it came through the simple but powerful presence of someone who listened, a shoulder to cry on when I felt alone. Each time, I thought I had reached my breaking point. God showed me that He had not abandoned me. He was leading me, even when I couldn't see the way forward. Ruth's story reminds us that even in seasons of grief and transition, God is still guiding us. We might not see the full picture, but He's working behind the scenes, leading us towards redemption and blessing. Like Ruth, we may be walking into the unknown, but we're not walking alone. Have you ever found yourself in a season of transition or loss, unsure what the future holds? Have you ever felt like you hit rock bottom, questioning your worth? How has God shown His faithfulness to you in those moments? Lord, Help me to trust you in times of change. When fear and uncertainty threaten to overwhelm me, remind me that you are always working for my good. When I feel broken and unworthy, draw me closer to you. Strengthen my faith as I walk into the unknown, knowing that I am never alone. Amen. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for praying with me. I hope that this devotional is helpful to you. God bless you. Please pray for me that I will pray for you.